Hey Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Here I am, I'm out strolling on a Sunday afternoon. Psychic Bob's been having a quiet day. I've just been resting and reflecting and reading. It's so beautiful out here. It's a gentler day than yesterday. It's still cool, but it's a pleasant cool. If you look over here in the sky, you can see our sun. It looks so beautiful and mystical, shrouded behind the clouds. As you can see, the days are still getting shorter and shorter up till we get to Yule. And it's only a little after 3 and the sun's already in the west, getting ready to set. Well, that's okay. You know, I think that during these shorter days, we can spend our time, really doing our inner work. I really believe that if we follow the tide of the seasons and the sun energy, we're going to be more in harmony with our natural order, and our own lives will be more ordered. So, for example, since darkness is predominating at this time of year, we need to think about what darkness means. Darkness is not evil, like some people would have you believe. Darkness means going within. It's goddess energy, the darkness of the womb before birth. It is where the formation of new realities begin. This is an excellent time to really focus on your inner life, your spirituality. Kind of start thinking about how you want to connect to the divine and ask for the power of the divine to guide you now. And as we go towards Yule, you'll feel power growing. I don't mind the darkness, as I said. To me, it's part of the journey. For those of you who have been following my channel, you may remember this bush here behind me. I filmed it during the summertime, and it was covered in green leaves and beautiful white flowers. And I said, as we go through the seasons, we're going to see this change. And look at it now. It's very different than it looked. It's bare, and its blossoms have turned into brown little buds. It's still beautiful though, because it's a manifestation of Mother Nature. I like that. And in just a few months, we'll watch that bush change again, and it will start to bud green. And then we'll see flowers on it. You see, this is the wonderful thing. If you study the cycles of life, the seasons, you're never caught off guard. You know the energy that is present, and you know what to do and when to do it. It's like I watch the animals, the squirrels. I just saw a squirrel outside eating a piece of bread that somebody threw on the ground. And that squirrel had a good meal in that bread. It looked like a fresh loaf of bread that had just been opened and was dropped. But he was having a great meal. But see, the animals know that at this time of year, to prepare to hibernate for the next few months. Winter's just really starting, and we're going to see more barrenness and more, cold times, so to speak. Now, if we look at this tree here, you'll notice it's all gone. I walked by this tree in the summer and it was filled with leaves, and in the fall it turned a beautiful shade of yellow, and now it's bare. You can see here's our library, and see there the trees around it are all bare. You might remember this nature reserve. In the summer it was so lush and green, and now look, it's like it's bedding down for the winter. See, what a lot of people, they get depressed at this time of year because they think, oh, everything's dying. Don't think of everything as dying. Think of everything as sleeping. It's resting so that it can awake fresh in the spring. That's the energy that we want to meditate on. As you can see, here I am at the Alexandria Beatley Library. Behind me is the giant clock. Look at this. And you can see it's about 3:40 p.m. And it's already getting dark, the sun's setting. I tell you, I like this city of Alexandria because they're very rich, and it's a rich city with generous people. This structure in front of me, believe it or not, is a bus stop. Now, I don't know about you where you live, but most cities I've been to don't have such fancy bus stops. It's made of brick, it has a copper roof and glass windows. And oh no, it's not done. You go inside, and it's got a beautiful hand-carved teakwood bench. And so when you step inside, you see how sheltered you are. And if it's nighttime, oh no, in Alexandria, you don't stand in the dark because we have reading lights built into the ceiling. And see, there's our bus sign right there, and the bus stops, and they even have a sidewalk right up to the bus. So I tell you, as somebody who rides the bus in this city, I really appreciate the generous donation of patrons that have put in these bus stops in this area. A lot of them are privately funded. Rich people donate money and they build these for people. I think it's a real blessing because as somebody who, goes by public transport, this type of shelter is really appreciated, especially during the snowstorms and rainstorms. It makes you feel a lot safer and it keeps you more comfortable, definitely. Well, let's walk on down to the store. I think I need to pick up some tea and snacks for a Sunday afternoon. Because, I'm just chilling today. I'm going to watch movies. I got to do some readings later tonight. But for right now, Psyche Bob is on chillax mode. Because during the winter, I really think we should attune to hibernation energy. I really do. I'm a real big believer in philanthropy and trying to support your local community. Here you can see this is our local library, and a lot of it was funded by private donations. And it's just a really special place. You'll notice this beautiful hedgerow that runs down the street here. This was also a gift from some wealthy donors to the library. And I think it really makes this street beautiful. In fact, the trees along this walk were also donated. I love that. I try to support my local businesses and, myself do donations where I can. Over Christmas, Thanksgiving, well, soon will be Christmas. Over Thanksgiving, I was blessed to be able to donate a meal to a poor family, a starving family who were homeless. And I bought a family of 4 dinner. And it was a real blessing for me. It taught me to give, So many of us have so many blessings and we don't even think about it or appreciate it. So, I would encourage you as we get towards holiday season. You may not have a lot of money. I don't have a lot of money. But we all have probably a little bit we can give to somebody who has less than we do. Here we are in our CVS. I love it. I think I'm going to get me some Sunday afternoon movie snacks. Doesn't that sound good? Come on along. Now, it wouldn't be a Sunday afternoon if I didn't get my iced tea. Let's hope they have some. They have a little more than last week. I don't see my favorite. Oh, wait, there it is. That might be it. There's a brisk tea. That looks good. Oh, that's lemonade. No, I don't want that. I want tea. Yep, there's none there. Let's see what else we can find. Oh, Arizona tea. That's a good option. I like Arizona. I think I'll get a sweet tea. That looks good. Yeah. I'm not trying to do a commercial for them, but do you guys like this brand? I love it. And it's this real brewed Southern style sweet tea. One of my faves. Oh, guys, that was a mob scene in there. I had to turn the camera off because people kept walking in front of me and pushing. I hate it when people are in such an obsessed mood to shop that they just push people out of the way. And Anyways, well, I'm out of there. It's always better to be back in nature, if you ask me. I tell you, I don't know where everybody's coming from today. It's like everywhere I go, I'm mobbed. People are just acting crazy about this Christmas season. Anyways, I'm back out in nature. This is where I like to find my peace. This is where I attune to Mother Nature. You know, if you're out and you're feeling overwhelmed by all the holiday rush, you might want to just get away and go out to a park. Like here I am. Where I live, I'm literally surrounded by parks on all sides of my condo. And so this is one of the parks here. And I get to walk through this every day. It's part of my neighborhood. My whole neighborhood is literally a park. Imagine a park with a condo building in the middle of it. That's where I live. So it's surrounded on all sides by parks. I love that. It's great here. I can walk to everything. I can walk to CVS to shop. I can walk to the library. I can walk to all my favorite shops and restaurants. I really like it. But even with all that convenience, sometimes I just want to get away. So anyways, you know, as I said, Sunday is kind of my chill day. I like to spend my time just meditating and reading. I like to study spirituality and think on mystic things. Here's the entrance to this park over here, which is called James Marks All Veterans Parks, part of the city of Alexandria. And somebody regularly comes here. I don't know who does this. Maybe it's a veterans group. But they always, every few weeks, put up wreaths to honor the veterans. And my father was a veteran. And, you know, I'm always touched that people do this because it makes me think of my dad. Here's our wonderful bridge. Now, across the river here, this is a separate park. As I said, there are different parks. So that's one park over there. And over here is another park called Holmes Run Park. I like to walk down here and just look into the water. We have a lot of wonderful fish here and turtles and all the geese. It's beautiful. Maybe we'll see some fish today. I think all the geese have left. They've gone south. But when it's warm, they're usually here on the water. Let's see what's in the water today. It was very clear. Look at that. You can see down in the water. Looks beautiful. It's so tranquil here. I really like it here. It's hard to believe I'm in the middle of a city, but really I am. So I have the best of both worlds. I have like a country environment, nature, and not far away the city. Well, I'm not seeing any fish today, so maybe we'll just head on. So guys, tell me, what do you do on a Sunday? Do you have like a Sunday routine? Do you buy snacks on Sunday? Do you watch movies? What do you do? Maybe you go to the mall every Sunday. That's fun. That's fun. I like going to the mall too, but just not during Christmas season. Feels like snow might be coming. You know, it gets just a little warmer, but there's still an undercurrent of cold. I don't know how to explain. I can just sense when snow's coming, and I think we got snow coming. I like that. I'm definitely going to film the snow. You know, it's so warm today, I didn't even have to wear my Russian hat. You know, I have an Ushanka. Maybe you've seen it. Every time I wear it, I get a lot of comments on it. I'll have to put that on for you guys if you don't remember it. Anyways, I'm just so glad you're here, and it's nice just to spend a few minutes with you guys. And I hope that if you are looking for some spiritual refreshment and nourishment, you might want to consider yesterday's video. I did the Saturday night seance. Some wonderful spirits that channeled through. It's always so powerful. But I hope you'll check that out. That's the video in the queue right before this video. And listen, I hope you'll be back here tomorrow because we're going to have some really cool stuff. Tomorrow's Monday, which is the day of the moon. And I'm going to show you my new silver moon mirror. We're going to talk about working magic with the silver mirror. I've done a previous video on the black mirror, which you guys have seen, or most of you have seen. I'll put a link below if you haven't seen it. But tomorrow we're going to talk about the magic of the silver mirror and the tradition and history and working with that. So definitely be here on Monday for the magic moon mirror. I don't think you want to miss it. I'm going to just stroll along the river here and just enjoy the quiet of the day. It seems so quiet around here, and I like that. It's been a busy week for Psychic Bob, and I think I just need to chillax. Well, listen, I hope you'll keep it here at Spirit Channel. Be back here tomorrow for our silver moon mirror video, and I'll see you guys soon. If you can, help Psychic Bob. Like this video, favorite it, share it with your friends, and if you can, hit subscribe. Be part of our channel. We'd sure love you to be here. I send blessings to each of you. I hope you have a truly wonderful, peaceful Sunday, and may each of you always blessed be.